Yo, what's up everyone? So, if you watched my 9.1 opening on a mini account, you know that I took Adam Warlock to rank 3 because I really enjoy his playstyle. I used him a lot in Act 9 and he has insane damage. I've seen some crazy battleground fights of him before. Also, I don't have him on the main account, so it's a unique rank up that I can do on the mini account that I couldn't do on the main account. So all that combined just really made me want to take him to rank 3 and make a video on him. First fight was a ascended fam, average tech defender, ideal matchup for Adam, 32-second nuke, not bad at all. Now we're fighting this Photon, and Adam here, he's really not the easiest champ to play in game. He's not hard to play, but he's not like a juggernaut type of champ. You can't just hit your opponent SB2 and that's it. You have to pay attention when playing Adam. You have to know what you're doing. I'll explain how to play him a little more in a bit. First, I need to say in this Photon matchup, you need to make sure you use your special 2 when it's not going to push Photon to a bar of power. Because even when you enter your pod, you know, when you enter your pod, you reduce all damage by 75% and you heal back 75% of the damage done. But if Photon's in blue light form, she still does a decent amount of damage if she throws a special attack into your pod. So yeah, you just want to make sure you throw your special attack when it's not going to push Photon to a bar of power. And the same thing with this Onslaught matchup here, because if Onslaught throws a special attack into your pod, you're still going to get loads of Neuroshocks on you or loads of degens on you, so you really do not want that happening. So you got to throw your special 2 when it's not going to push Onslaught to a bar of power. A lot of people like to say that Adam is AI reliant, and he is a bit, don't get me wrong, but there are ways you can play him. There are things you can do in a fight to make sure the fight goes well. And I'll explain how to play Adam now whilst we fight this rank 3 Atuma. We have no way to counter Atuma's Thorns damage, but we have crazy damage ourselves, so we're going to nuke him so fast that the Thorns damage is not going to be much of a issue. So how you want to play Adam is, to start off, you want to land your second light attack into your opponent's block. You could also use your special 1 to do this, but ideally you want to land your second light attack into your opponent's block. This will make you unblockable and activate the sovereignty counter. If you broke your opponent's block, like I mentioned, with the second light attack or the special 1, you'll start out with 10 charges. If you just used a special 1 without breaking the opponent's block, you will start out with no charges. At 20 charges, you will gain a precision buff, which will increase your critical rating and give you more chance to land critical hits, which is very important because Adam's crit rating is not the best. It's alright, it's definitely not the best though. And at 30 charges, it will grant you a fury buff, which will obviously give you more damage. You gain 1 charge per hit on your combo meter. These charges stack up to 40. When they get to 40, the sovereignty counter will end and you'll gain a sovereignty buff and a new fury buff replacing the old fury buff. Then you have to wait 10 seconds for your sovereignty counter to refresh and you repeat it all again. Now, most fights you'll be able to kill within 1 sovereignty counter, but against massive health pools like Sasquatch, we also have class disadvantage here. It's going to take 2 sovereignty counters, but yeah, most fights it only takes 1 sovereignty counter. Most cosmic champions can't do Sasquatch, and we got that fight down in 72 seconds. It's a pretty easy fight as well. Sasquatch, you know, he's pretty aggressive, he has easy special attacks to punish, so it's pretty easy to play Adam in that matchup. He's actually a decent option for Sasquatches. Now we have this Red Skull and we need to play this a different way. If you saw there, I broke Red Skull's block with the SB1 because of course we can't land our basic attacks into Red Skull's block, otherwise we'll take damage. So we broke his block with the SB1 to activate our sovereignty counter. Then when I get to around 30 charges or close to 30 charges, I'm going to throw my special 2. And even though Red Skull has a ton of critical resistance, that precision, what we get from the sovereignty counter, is massive. So it doesn't matter, we're going to land a load of crits against him And yeah, that's how you take Red Skull with Adam. It's a really nice matchup because you're unblockable the entire time, so Red Skull can never auto block you, and you never have to worry about hitting into Red Skull's block once you have that unblockable buff. So yeah, Adam, definitely one of my favorite counters to Red Skull. And of course, we have the obligatory Nick fight. We gotta have a Nick fight. It's not a showcase without the Nicholas. But as you can see, Adam has some pretty crazy damage, right? Well, wait till next season in Battlegrounds. Next season in Battlegrounds is going to be the Crit Me with your best shot meta. And Adam with guaranteed critical hits is going to go so crazy. He's going to be finishing fights in a single special 2, 20 to 30 seconds. Honestly, he's going to be one of the best attackers next meta. I wish I had him on my main account. And now we're going to be fighting this Iceman here, and once per fight you can activate your pod by dashing back and double tapping block. And this is really useful against Iceman because the pod will grant you cold snap immunity. It will also grant you immunity to like incinerate, frostbite, basically all the energy based debuffs. On top of that, whilst you're in the pod, your opponent's damaging debuff ability accuracy is reduced by 100%. This means your opponent cannot place any type of damaging debuff on you whilst the pod is active, which is a really cool and unique ability. Now we're fighting this rank 3 Corgan. This is a really fun match. We're going to break Korg's block, and this is going to make us unblockable, so we get a free easy opening at the start. And you can see, if Korg doesn't play into your light intercept, you can just activate your pod and then Korg will dash at you and you'll be able to get a light intercept out of that. Korg has massive critical resistance. With most champions, you're not going to land critical hits against this guy, but thanks to that precision, Adam's landing loads of critical hits, doing massive damage. And yeah, one more SB2. This rank 3 Korg is going to be down. I really like Adam for Korg. It's a really cool matchup. Adam, he can be a decent defender himself though. He's far from the best defender in game because he actually has a pretty small health pool, so he will get nuked pretty fast if you play the match well. But he can be annoying to fight, man. If you let him hit into your block, he's going to go unblockable. He gains power, so he's very special spammy. And if you let him use this special too, he's going to go into his pod. If you hit that pod, he's going to stun you if he's duped. Unduped, he doesn't do that though. But yeah, decent defender, unduped. Duped, even better defender. And now we're fighting this rank 2 Wolf. Bit of a smaller health pool than a rank 3 Sasquatch. I just wanted to show that Adam, he's perfectly fine against Mystic champions as long as you play the match right, because if you play Adam right, none of his buffs are going to expire, so you're never going to feed MD apart from your dexterity buff. So he can definitely be used against Mystic champions. I wouldn't recommend it because, you know, the fight definitely can go wrong if you let your buffs drop off. But yeah, it can definitely work. And now we're fighting this rank 3 Weapon X, and most people think this is a bad matchup for Adam. It's not ideal, but there is a way you can play here. Now, Weapon X is very aggressive, so you can't hit his block to activate your sovereignty counter. So you're just going to have to use your special 1 to activate it. But after you've done that, it's a pretty easy matchup because Weapon X is very aggressive whilst he's berserk. So this just means it's very easy to play Adam. It's easy to keep his sovereignty counter going. Drop that massive special 2 as Weapon X exits berserk mode, so he's not going to regen any of that. And yeah, this is a fine matchup. It's definitely not ideal, it's definitely not Adam's fastest matchup, but I wanted to show it off because most people did not think that Adam can do Weapon X. Now we have a Penny, and this poor Penny, she's gonna get smoked, man. She can't do anything against us because we're entirely unblockable. She cannot auto block us whatsoever. And yeah, she's a tech champ. She's only a rank 2 as well, so she's going to die in a single special 2. Penny's making a bit of a comeback, man. I'm definitely seeing her more in people's deck. She's definitely cost me a few Battleground matches. So yeah, she's definitely making a comeback. So if you're having trouble with Penny, put Adam in your deck because rank 2 or rank 3, that's going to be a sub 30-second fight. And now we're fighting the Iron Goat, and we all know Iron Goat, one of the best tech defenders in game, probably the best tech defender in game. Top 5 Battlegrounds defender for sure. But Adam here, yeah, he makes him a joke. he completely counters Iron Goat thanks to his basically permanent unblockable. So, you know, Iron Man, he can never auto block us. It gets a bit annoying in the last 15%. He gains loads of passive armors here. That's going to make him really tanky. So our special one didn't kill him. We got really unlucky on crit RNG in that fight. If you look at the SB2, we barely got any crits. If the SB2 did crit, this would have been a 30-second fight for sure. But I wanted to show, even in a worst case scenario, even if you get unlucky with crits, Adam's still a hard counter to the Iron Goat. We just had to chill for 10 seconds, wait for our Sovereignty counter to come back so we could go unblockable, so Iron Man wouldn't auto block us, and yeah, we were easily able to handle that. And for the fight going wrong, still taking 48 seconds against Iron Goat, yeah, that's hella impressive. And now I'm running some small boosts, nothing major, just a 10% attack boost, 10% green boost, and a cosmic power back boost. I would have fully boosted him, but I'm actually running out of boost on my mini account. I've done so many videos lately, so many fully boosted gameplay videos, and I'm just running low on boost. But yeah, we got that 500k health pool down in under 40 seconds, which is great. Adam's damage is just insane. And now we have this vision, and Adam, he'd probably have enough damage to kill vision before we got SB freed. But you know this node, vision goes SB1, SB2, then he's going to special free you, and special free is instant death. But luckily Adam has that taunt, so that's going to keep vision throwing his SB1s, so we're never going to get special freed. And you can see we're getting pretty lucky on basic attack crits there. Adam's basic attacks go crazy. 30k mediums with a single fury is insane, man. And yeah, our sovereignty counter expired there. It came back, but vision did not throw his special attack, so it actually fell off there. So you can see an example of what can happen with passive AI. I was not able to keep my sovereignty counter going because vision would not throw a special attack. It's fine though, we still have more than enough damage to kill him, and this was 800k health in 60 seconds, which is very solid. And we have this Moldock here, another 800k health pool fight, and I'm going to show off the SB3 in this fight. What the SB3 will do is it will grant you a additional fury buff for free. Like, you don't have to do anything special, you just use your special free and you get a massive fury buff, which is really nice. Adam is not only great for short fights, he's great for long content as well, so he's definitely worth ranking up no matter what you enjoy in game. No matter if you're a Battlegrounds player, no matter if you're into story content, no matter if you're into long content, no matter what, Adam is worth ranking up. He is such a great champion, and if you don't have the 7-star, it can be worth ascending your 6-star, but there will be a chance to get Adam as a 7-star again very soon, because if you remember, the last chance we had to get Adam as a 7-star was the banquet event, and that's in December. So the banquet event is coming back round soon, and we'll probably get another opportunity at 7-star Adam, so a lot more people will get him again. A lot of people are going to dupe him, which will make him an even better defender. And you can see in that Moldock fight, a single special free and one sovereignty counter rotation, you're doing 50k mediums. I was running very light boosts there. Like, you would be doing close to 50k mediums with no boost. That is just insane damage for how little effort and how little ramp up it is. Last fight of the video, we have this Labyrinth Starlord. I just wanted to give you all an idea on how good Adam is for long content. I know a lot of people use this guy in Necro, but for me to get a fight with him in Necro, you know, I'd have to do a few fights. I can definitely get it if people want to see it, so let me know if you want a couple Necro solos with Adam, and I'll get that out to you. He also goes insane in incursions. I was using rank 2 Adam in incursions, and man, he's better than CGR. He's better than Hulkling for real. Like, he was doing 20-second fights. As soon as you activate the sovereignty counter with buff cornucopia, it's over, man. You're doing like million special 2s. He's so good for incursions. So yeah, if you want to see Necro gameplay, if you want to see incursion gameplay with Adam, let me know and I'll get that done for you. But yeah, man, that's going to be the end of the video. We are very, very close to 5k subs, so if you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that sub button. Loads of content coming off me. showcases, Battlegrounds gameplay, etc. I try to post daily, but you know, sometimes it's not possible to post daily, but I definitely try to post daily. But yeah, we get this fight down in under 2 minutes. That's the time of a Battlegrounds fight, and this is 3 million health, so just let that sink in. Adam's damage is that insane. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you all next video.